Welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing a unboxing, a quick look, and we're going to look at how to install the official Canon battery grip for the EOS R and RP cameras. Okay, so this is the official battery grip for the Canon EOS R and RP cameras. This is the Canon BG-E22. So this particular battery grip is designed specifically for the Canon EOS R and the RP cameras. As you can see, I've got the Canon EOS R. I love this camera. I've recently switched from using this for my actual YouTube filming, and I'm specifically now kitting this out for my stills photography, going out amateur photography stuff. So as I'm on my previous cameras, this is the it's my Canon EOS 2000D. This was like the first camera I bought when I sort of found out that I actually really did enjoy photography, and very quickly found that due to the fact that, just quickly whip this off, due to the fact that the camera body is actually quite small, when my hand is sort of there, the bottom finger sort of falls off the bottom of the camera, and that is exactly the same for the Canon EOS R. Now, I wouldn't say I've got massive hands, but certainly bigger than the average person probably. So what I generally like to do is I like to purchase the battery grip for the cameras, and although obviously it allows you to carry two batteries and gives you a longer life for your camera until you actually need to replace the batteries. Specifically for me, it's also about a bit of stabilization whilst you're sort of out there taking your photos. As well as, if you're going from the landscape mode to portrait mode, you generally either be like that and you're having to twist your wrist. So I find that, having that battery grip and the ergonomic, we'll switch back to this one for a sec, having that that button on the in portrait mode there really does make it more ergonomic, rather than having to twist your hand around. So anyway, this particular battery grip will set you back about 250 Great British pounds. However, I managed to actually get this as a bargain on eBay. Apparently it was an X display. It cost me £120. However, like I say, you're going to expect to pay about between 180 and 250 pounds for this battery grip. So anyway, let's now unbox it. Okay, what do we have? We have USB-C charger. And now we've got, okay, this is probably why it was so cheap. So I've actually got a US type power adapter for the charging brick. And finally, we have what appears to be the actual battery grip itself. Let's unpack this. So first impressions, this feels really solid. Certainly feels like made out of the same materials as the EOS R, and I can instantly tell that this really does feel very premium quality. On my 2000D, I actually bought a third-party battery grip, and you could tell the difference in quality. It's, certainly the official grip, feels really solid and definitely made of premium materials. So anyway, let's take a closer look at this. So we'll just pop that off and pop this off. Now, inside the cap, you can see you've got this little section here where this cap will go over and be kept there. So you can now store this in your camera bag and have it ready for if you needed to take off the battery grip for whatever reason. So let's now take a look at actually fitting this to the EOS R. So what we have to do is I need to remove the battery door, and to do that we just need to push this tab here, you slide it up and the battery door will come off like so. I'll grab the battery grip, and with the battery door there is actually a place where we can place this to keep it safe when we're using the battery grip. So there we go. To remove it, again, you would need to slide the little tab up and remove it from the battery grip. Then we also have to remove this tab here. So let's pull off the rubber grip tab, exposing the port like so. Picking up the battery grip again, there is a designated place here where we can pop the rubber cover over, thus keeping both the door and the terminal cover safe. So now it's a case of sliding the battery grip into the EOS R, where everything should now marry up and meet at the bottom, and a case of turning the lock wheel, where it should then completely tighten the camera grip down onto our EOS R body. That's what it now looks like, and I must say the quality and feel of this particular camera grip, battery grip on this camera, it really does feel amazing, especially compared to my aftermarket one on my 2000D. As you can see, it uses the same type of material all round and looks fantastic. First impressions, however, I've noticed that it does bulge out over the side here. That's kind of annoying in my opinion. It would have been nice had it been flush to the side of the EOS R, but I really cannot grumble at that. I mean, that just feels really great. So what I'll do now, I'll just quickly pop a lens on so you can see how it might look with a lens on. All right. So at the moment, I'm using the EOS, the RF to EF adapter that came with my camera, and I've just got the nifty 50 on here at the moment. So that's what it looks like, and portrait mode. Nice. I'm actually really looking forward to actually using this. To access the batteries on the side, it appears that we will pull that down and twist. So put it out, and we've now got that. So the battery grip takes the Canon LPE6 and LPE6N batteries. So I've got a couple just here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop them in. We can test it out, make sure this eBay purchase is actually working. So putting the batteries in, it's just a case of popping them in like that, it would appear. So the arrow faces away from the locking mechanism. Okay, and you'll see that this battery actually sits higher than the other battery. Not that it matters, I just thought I'd mention it. And what we're going to do now is we're going to pop the battery back into the camera, and we will lock it in place by twisting and popping the clip back up. Moment of truth. Let's turn the camera on. Okay, good news. Well, it is certainly working. Take the battery cover off. Very nice. Let's just quickly test the other. On the top here, we've got an on and off switch, and this on and off switch actually turns the battery grip controls on or off. So I guess it's sort of designed to stop you, maybe if you're using it purely for the battery functionality as opposed to the portrait functionality, I guess you can actually disable all that just purely by turning it off. So don't get caught there. I mean, I was literally trying to take a picture using the shutter button on the battery grip, and you'll notice that actually nothing happened. So what you need to do is this switch here, and this must be on. So although the switch isn't actually controlling the power from the battery grip to the camera, it would appear that this button here is actually determining whether or not the actual buttons on the battery grip are going to work. So as you can see, I'm changing the wheel here, and it's affecting my shutter speed. In addition to that, as I mentioned earlier, the battery grip comes with a USB-C charging cable. So this essentially allows you to charge the batteries inside the battery grip without having to take them out and plug them into a charging adapter or a charging dock. Now, I read that this won't allow you to power the camera whilst it's plugged in, but what it will do is it will allow you to charge the batteries inside the battery grip without having to remove them. So to connect the USB-C charging cable, we have a little rubberized door here with a proof door, and twisting it round, we can plug in the USB-C charging cable just into there like that. Personally, I like to charge all my batteries up on some USB battery charging docks. It allows me to ensure that they are fully charged, ready for the morning or when I next go out. But anyway, that is a nice touch which doesn't normally come with other battery grips, so I'm really pleased with that. Obviously, I've got an issue because the one I purchased on eBay obviously comes with the American power adapter, but that's not an issue. I've got some power UK to US power adapters, so I can just do it that way. It's also important to note that when using the battery grip and you have the two LPE6N or LPE6 batteries, both batteries will be discharged at the same time. In addition to when the batteries are charging, the EOS charger will indicate which battery is charging at which time. I've seen and read on various forum posts that Canon must be doing something great in this battery grip, because apparently you're actually getting over double the amount of power that you would normally get from two single LPE6 or LPE6N batteries, which is really good to know. Like I say, personally, I don't just use this battery grip for extended battery power. I mainly use it for that ergonomic feel. It fits better in my hand, and resting your hand like just on the side here makes it a lot easier and more comfortable, in my personal opinion, when out there taking photos. Well, that's it. That's the end of the video, guys. I hope you found this useful. If you do own a Canon EOS R, or you're looking to buy an EOS R or an EOS RP, please like and subscribe to my channel for more content about this camera. Yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers.